Hi everyone, this is Davon McCormick. I am a certified holistic health practitioner and certified holistic health coach. I'm also a health and wellness expert, and I want to talk to you guys about some myths about food. There's a lot of assumptions and a lot of perceptions about what's healthy and what's not. Okay, so for some of the things that we eat a lot of, I'm just gonna quickly talk about those and what's appropriate. Okay, so for example, many people think that eating fat will cause them to get fat. That's just not true. So they eat and drink reduced fat foods and dairy. As a matter of fact, when food or anything has had something removed from it, it's no longer considered a whole food. And you actually will crave, for example, you'll crave fat. Your body will crave the fat, will try to compensate for the fat that's missing. Like from dairy, for example, if you do a lot of zero fat dairy, you'll end up your body will try to basically compensate for that missing fat with sugar. Okay, so it's important not to go crazy with it and just realize, hey, it's perfectly fine to have full fat dairy, in moderation. You're not going to get fat from it. And I'm not talking about ice cream, okay? Soft serve ice cream, I'm not. To prove it, something from my refrigerator, okay? You have to pardon the brand. I don't brand plug. This isn't an endorsement, but I sometimes do consume dairy, and when I do, it's full fat and it's organic. If I'm out and about, it's very rare that I'll eat any dairy that's not organic, but sometimes I do. I'll splurge a little bit. It's not something that's commonplace for me, but I do. But if I use dairy, it's full fat. As a matter of fact, I like cream cheese in my scrambled eggs. So on my splurge, on my cheat day, I might want to have scrambled eggs with cream cheese in them. Okay, that's my thing. That's what I like. Another thing is everyone's so into egg whites. Egg whites. Egg whites, egg whites. As a kid, I personally hated egg whites because I was the kid who would have the boiled egg, and I didn't want the egg white. I actually wanted the yolk because the yolk had the flavor. I was like, I don't want the egg white. That's nasty. And most kids would eat the egg white, and I was like, it tastes like nothing. I don't want that. Well, anyway, um, actually, eat the whole egg. The yolk has the healthy fat in it. Okay, don't go crazy and eat like 1,000 eggs in a week. Don't eat a bunch of eggs in one day. And what kind of eggs should you eat? Um, I used to have a coworker that I used to get my eggs from, and because he had hens, he had a farm, so I would get those from him, and oh, they were great. They were amazing, and of course, my grandparents would get fresh eggs too, but I can't get those fresh eggs right now. So what I do is I go to the grocery store. You can go to Costco too. I get organic. When weather permits, when it's in season, free range eggs are good. And yes, it does make a difference because hens that are able to get out and about and move about are actually healthier than hens that are contained and caged and just producing eggs. These have more nutrients in them than your standard egg. They actually taste better too. They taste like eggs. Okay. So don't go ape with it. Just moderation, right? You can have eggs. You can't. It's not just egg whites for the rest of your life. Don't go crazy. All right. Most people love pasta. Okay. I like pasta. I don't go crazy with it, but I like pasta. So, my spaghetti or what have you, I use, and like I said, I don't brand plug, so ignore the brand, but I use a quinoa pasta. Quinoa pasta takes a little bit longer to cook, but so if you think it's al dente, a little bit longer than a whole wheat pasta. It takes longer. I eat quinoa pasta because it has more fiber and it's lower in glycemic index. That means your insulin, your sugar doesn't spike as quickly, okay? This is a healthier alternative. So, and you may have gluten sensitivity or gluten allergy. This is a nice alternative, okay? Because it's gluten free. All right. So that's another thing. And let's see. I talked to you guys about eggs. dairy or fat and pasta, right? All right, this is my salt. Most people say, hey, I have high blood pressure, I don't use salt, and why is my blood pressure still out of control? Well, there's a number of factors. Consult with your doctor about that. But if you switch out that stuff that's on your table or in your pantry or in your cupboard or in your cabinet, that stuff that's called sea salt or table salt or sodium chloride that has been it has no nutritional value whatsoever. It has no nutritional value. Even that fake, I won't call it fake, even that iodized salt, yeah, it has, it's iodized. It has iodine still in it. And yes, iodine is an essential nutrient, but you're going to want good salt like this or a full spectrum sea salt like a Celtic sea salt. Himalayan sea salt is good because real salt has over 80 different nutrients, essential nutrients that are required by our bodies, okay? It helps regulate and keep your hormones in balance, your metabolism, your blood pressure. Actually, it helps keep your hydration levels appropriate. So there's so many reasons why you need a good, real, healthy salt. All right, and I'm not saying drink it by the cup or just go crazy with it, but as you would your regular salt, a little bit goes a long way. Don't have to go crazy with it. So guys, I just wanted to debunk some of those myths and some of those assumptions that people have about what's healthy and what's not, and salt's bad, and technically it's not bad. Actually, it's the right salt's good for you, in moderation. So if you guys like what I had to say, feel free to share it with anyone else or leave comments on the page below. And thanks so much for watching.